Morning. Off out on a walk. Nothing major, just a small little walk from my house. And trying out a new rucksack. It's the Frost River pack. And I've been wanting one for a while. And had to wait, get the funds together to get one. As they're not cheap, but you know, if you want something, you just save up for it. And thought I'd give it a blast. Load it up some gear and see how it feels. You have to be a little bit, change your way of thinking with these packs, because there's no padding on your back. So whatever you put in there will dig through into your back. If it's an axe or a knife or your cook system, it will dig into you. Sorry. Yeah, it will dig into your back. So you sort of have to put the softer stuff on the bottom along the back, and sort of any hard. And if it's going to stick in the back, it will do. But apart from that, I will put one of these cheap aerobic mats, cut it down, put it along the back of it, so it just gives that a bit of cushioning for anything that does dig into in the back. But apart from that, it has got loads of room. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Got those three sizes. There's a junior and a mini. It's the L pack, I think it's called. Yeah, I'm just looking for it. And yeah, I've got the larger one. I thought I'd go for a larger one because you know, if you need the space for overnight, you've got it. But you can use it as a day pack as well. You can cinch in all the sides, and works quite well. But this is just sort of first outing, so I'm just going to do a couple of miles, go into the forest area, have a cup of tea, and go from there, you know. But I'll speak to you later. What's that over there? Someone's used this as a marking spot, a location. I can hear some noises in the distance. There is a road just over there, as you can hear. This is a woodland that's not far from where I live. Walking distance, about 10 minutes. All off-road, on the side of the farmer's fields. But never really, only a few times ventured in it. Don't know who owns it, but I'll have to investigate and find out. So I think I might stop here. Around here somewhere. Quite nice that I can get my tripod. It's really long leather straps. So it goes in there nicely. This is not a lightweight tripod, it's quite heavy, but I'm going to set this up. Here we are. It's really quiet apart from the cars going by. It's quite nice. See, I don't feel totally comfortable in this woods, as I've only been here about 3 or 4 times. I like to spend the day in the woods and see who walks in and out, and get an idea of what the activity is. But I think it'll be pretty quiet today. I'm only going to be an hour, so make something to eat and just check out the pack. Really, it's just to come out and see how it feels on the back. I've got it sort of loaded up, but not for a night, just a sort of a day hike in the winter. I've got sort of hats, gloves and tarp, ground sheet, hammock and a few other bits and pieces, but yeah, it weighs a bit, but it's actually quite comfortable. And I will try and load it out later on this afternoon with overnight gear and see how it looks and feels. I'm loving the quality of it, the thickness, the material, the leather. It is sort of lovely. The straps are really soft. But there you go. In this top, there's a little pouch up here. It's quite nice. Put the map of the area in. What else have I got in there? Millbank bag, little shovel. Small Wetlands axe on the front there. And what's nice about the small axe is when you put it in, you can't see it at the bottom there. It fits perfect. So that's great for taking it out without being seen. Up there, just got another camera, a journal, and sort of a first aid medical kit I have, and a belt kit, which is actually quite heavy, with the knife on there as well, and 2 litres of water. So I need that. And bottom here, I need the Swedish mess kit. But something like this, as I was saying, you have to make sure that it's not right up against the back, because it will dig in. Yeah, we're good. Coffee time. It's pretty cold today. It was quite cold last night, and yeah, the temperature's pretty cold. I thought it was going to be warmer in this. When I woke up this morning, the sun was out. It was a lovely day, but that's alright. It makes you appreciate a hot cup of coffee and warm your hands up a bit. It's lovely just sitting in the forest. Find it's a time where you can just sit back, don't worry, and relax. Your brain just clears. It's just being out anywhere in nature. There's been many times I've gone to the woods, set my hammock up, especially in the summer, laid on it and just fallen asleep for an hour or two. You wake up feeling refreshed. When I was younger, I lived in Scotland, in the Highlands of Scotland, and our days consisted of just being out, climbing up the mountains, fishing on the streams or the rivers, being with the farmer on the tractors. Our school was 6 miles away and there was only 20 children in the school. Riding motorbikes, whole life revolved to being outside. There was no TV up there, and you just got up in the morning and went out. And since sort of that, being out in Scotland, in the Highlands, you know, it sort of stays with you, I think. Being outside is one thing I don't get bored with. I never come away from a camp or an overnighter or even a hike up in the Peak District when it's been hard and the weather's been horrible. I've never come back and say, I'm not doing that again. Never. I've never had that feeling. My feeling is, when am I going to do it again? And that's the beauty of what I find in me of getting out and doing this, is that it's not saying I never get bored of it. I like the exercise of it. That's why most of the time my packs are quite heavy, because I like to take the extra weight and sort of build you up, your shoulders up, taking the strain. If I'm up the Peak District, so I'm doing sort of 10 miles or more, I'll have a pack which has got weight in it still. Just, you know, it's just doing that mileage with that on your back, just sort of, you know, it's a bit of extra exercise on your legs, perhaps you're just getting used to the pack and the weight. Anyway, let's turn this camera off and sit back. I ain't got no mess in it at the moment, but it doesn't matter. I have the other Trangier pot that goes in now. Stick out there, that goes in now, fits nicely. Big spoon, chuck in now. Out. And that's it. So look at that in there. No, that's it. Knives, saws, and all that in there. It's fine as it's soft anyway. What I will do is get some more buckles under here so I can bring the whole pack front down like that, which will make the pack a lot more stiffer. Because the lid at the moment, when you do it up, it sits up here. Well, you've got all this excess space. You don't need that excess space. So when it's like it's all sort of cinched in at the sides, if I get some buckles down there, then it'll tie it down the bottom there. That will make the pack a lot better. It'd be nice if they'd have made like a water pouch slip at the back as well, so you could have put a foam pad down there. That would be useful if they'd done that. There's a few little improvements you could do on these packs. Or if you was in America, I suppose you could ask them to do it. Like here, they stopped there, but if they done a few more holes which are all put in up to here, I can sort of put it down a lot further. But you know, there is some improvements that could be made on the pack. There you go. No pack's perfect. But as you can see there that there's excess. So put my hand in there. It doesn't need to be that like that. It's a bit it's nice. Where I live, which is over in that direction over there, I normally do a circular route, which I do once a week or so, and about a 4-mile walk. It's really nice. I don't rarely come on this side, only for checking out that forest, which I've done about 4 times now. It's not a forest for doing overnight unless it's a stealth one, which you could do, I suppose, but I do like to go in the woods and check out and relax. Spend an afternoon there. Pot around. There we go. I'll see you on another video. See you soon. Bye bye.